going on in the water. They did have a little bit of time this morning to get things going up against Kanoa Igarashi. These deep stats may shock you. Kanoa has the go, 3-0, and he's starting strong. Beautiful backdoor, quick takeoff, well read.
Really good version of trade winds today. So we're talking about mint conditions, and this is a nice start for Kanoa, but it's a really short barrel. That's going to keep the score a touch low. And just Kelly's competitiveness. Both these guys are very competitive.
Here we go, the GOAT, Kelly Slater. Textbook. Backside tube ride, behind the spit.
And you really have to gauge yourself when that wave is 100 feet out. I mean, to make a decision last minute, you better just hope you're in the right place. But for these guys, you know, especially Kelly, who's been surfing out here forever, he really is sizing up the wall of water as it's approaching well before it hits the reef to put himself in the perfect sweet spot, which, to answer your question, Chris, is behind the A-frame. That one, if Kelly could have it over, he would have been a little further out and deeper. But watch the stall. Right here, he says, okay, I'm not that deep. See that? He dragged his rear end, got a little bit of stall in there, and then just had to hold on. So not as deep as Kelly would have liked. Nonetheless, that wave, that was a cannon. Huge barrel.
And right behind Kanoa Igarashi answering back. So it's a bit foamier. Can't quite get it.
And it'll be a decent score, better than Kanoa's first right-hander. And this will be another small score. In fact, it already dropped under 2 points. You gotta get behind the curtain. The judges are gonna be very point blank about that.
Every wave that Kelly's ridden so far has been huge.
And turning and burning, Chris. I mean, he wasn't out there for more than 2 seconds, turned around and caught this wave. Literally just got back in the lineup. So the consistency today is crazy. It is.
As we spoke throughout the week, the surf's here now, and I was just watching that one.
Joining us from Australia, we'll get back to Richie shortly as we see now Kelly Slater, a massive backdoor runner. Can he come out from behind the spin? So back to back.
If he gets a lot of momentum, I think he'll carry it through.
And Kelly Slater having a look, goes backdoor, sets it up perfectly, rides through. The crowd goes elite kind of feeling for a surf event, but today fans are out in full force and Kelly Slater's giving them their money's worth and more.
Frothy wave for Kelly, but I was actually really interested to see how his board would behave on this right, because it had all the white water on the bottom turn, and it had a little couple.
And during the break, quick look back at Kanoa Igarashi. That's how you answer back. It only takes one wave to get yourself firmly back into the contest, and Kanoa right there answering the call after getting smashed on the inside. Looks like he's back to 100%.
Yeah, it's a decent wave, but I think Kanoa, he knows where that wave sits. It's not quite critical enough, and Kelly's just sending it out there. This is a huge backdoor barrel, and just disengages just enough to not get that bottom turn into the barrel. But again, that is a large...
Yeah, it looks like he's just getting pounded. Kanoa, backdoor, huge barrel, looks like from behind. Wow, what a drop.
Just